Hi, I want to take a few minutes to talk about mental health and bullying. A lot of people often think that mental illness is just a way to get attention, but that's not the case. Or they think that people who try to kill themselves are stupid. Let's not be mean, but that's not the case at all. People try to kill themselves because they feel like they're worthless, like nobody cares about them, everybody would be better off without them. People try and kill themselves because they're so depressed and so sad. They don't see any other reason not to kill themselves. You know, most people just don't understand mental illness. If you don't understand it, walk away from it or learn. Don't just say things that just doesn't make any sense or will make things worse for the person who's going through things already. People who are depressed often feel like nothing, like no one cares about them. And it's time that we show them we care. It's time for us to say, hey, we care. You know, I was bullied all throughout high school. It was brutal. But I managed to get through it. We need to tell our kids that it shouldn't matter whether you're black, you're white, you're small, you're brown, you're tall, you're thin, you're fat. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter whether you're gay or you're straight. It shouldn't matter. We should all be happy for one another. So if you don't have something nice to say, then don't say anything. And let's stop rape, or at least try. I mean, if a girl goes into a bar, gets drunk, a guy should not be allowed to take advantage of her. And a lot of people say that it's the girl's fault, but it's not the girl's fault. It's the guy's fault. He should know better. He should know. You know, mental illness can be invisible and yet so real. I had a friend who was going through some very hard times, and you know, she was fighting addiction to drugs, to alcohol, and on top of all that, she was fighting depression. And a few weeks ago, she was fighting depression and she gave up. It got too hard and she gave up and she killed herself. When I found out, I was devastated. I felt like I failed her. I couldn't believe what happened. I lost my friend. But I realized that if I put her story and my story on here, that maybe it will help someone. So here it is. I'm severe depression. I have my good days and I have my bad days. There are days when I want to hurt myself. There are days when I want to kill myself. But I managed to get through it because I have support. People don't realize, but words are sometimes sharper than a knife. So before you talk, before you think about even saying anything, just think about it. Would you want to be stabbed by a knife? Let's be like Ellen DeGeneres, and let's all be kind to one another.